Hello, hello. No, I don't want you. Shut up. Trying to make sure I have sound. Can you guys hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Okay, we have sound. We have sound, Trapper. We are live. Hello and welcome back to JTMJ Crafts, ladies and gentlemen. This is DP for BCA month. I am back with a pop-up live. I've been so busy and chaotic that I really haven't had the time to sit down and go live. Today, I just got done doing a brain's not working oil change on my Jeep. Hey, it says I'm live now. Nice. I got notifications. So, I was like, I came in, washed up, cleaned up, took a shower, did all that thing, put my sweatshirt back on because it's freezing here. And I figured, might as well do a live. So, keep your eyes to yourself. He keeps trying to steal something. All right. So, as you know, this month is DP Pink for BCA. We are doing this with my bestie. She is hosting it with me, but more on the silent end this year. You're going to be a pain in my tuchus until I give you a treat. Treat for the fathead. Thank you. So I've made a fair bit amount of progress on my painting, but life has been so chaotic and busy that I haven't had really a chance to get more than this done. But I'm telling you this, I'm loving this painting. It is working up extremely fast. Like, I did this in 2 nights. There you go. I did this section here in 2 nights, and I'm just loving how it's going, how the diamonds are placing, how amazing the diamonds are so far. That one's a little crooked, but I fixed it, so we're good. But I hope everybody is good. I got some exciting news. I got a lot of stuff going on this week. What? Keeps giving me a pouty face. But anyways, so we're gonna get right into it. I'd finally found the diamonds for this painting that I want to do this month, as well as work on this painting. Took me a hot minute to find the drills for this, but I finally have found it. And there are some beautiful colors in this. A ton of pink, so I'm excited for that. We have clear, we have a light pink, we have a purple color, like a peachy champagne color, another pink, a green. You gotta have green for flowers. Green, pinks, and pink flowers as well. Hello, Matt. How are we? So, I don't know if you guys can see these, but they're actually pink flowers. Super cute. So now that I got this, I'll be working up this painting but I'll probably do that tonight if I get around to it. Maybe tomorrow. I still need to try to get this other section done, so I at least have one column done. I'm trying to do this one for both this month and next month, but we'll see how things go. The way I've been working at it, I may end up having to find another painting, which that's completely fine. I have some paintings in my stash that will work perfectly fine for the wow, it's been a crazy day so far. DP for Native Heritage. That's what it is. Hi, Linda. How are we all today? So, this week's been crazy. I tried to get on and do a live earlier on in the week, but just my work schedule was absolutely crazy this week. My boss took off on Friday, so it's just been chaotic. And then I had to work on my Jeep. I did a transmission flush and filter change on it, and then today I did a oil change on her. And tomorrow I'm probably going to take off and go hunting, so I'm going to stop and fill her up, and then give her a treatment of Lucas oil, which will help clean out all of the insides that run through the gas and all of that fun stuff. But I guess we could diamond paint for a little while. I ain't got nothing else really to do. Take that off. Don't really need that anymore. I do have some exciting news. I'm super excited. I finally found me a puppy. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. So my pins I'm using, this is a breast cancer awareness pin that I got from patrioticteam.net. They also have a Facebook. One of my very, very good friends. And then I also have this pin, which came from the same place. And this pin is called Vicky, after my mom. So those are my two pins of choice that I'm using. I'm still kind of working this painting up out of bags and kind of just going as I'm going. I still have some in the baggies from DAC. Well, no, it's not a DAC. This is from True Artist DP on Etsy. So still working, just working as I'm going, basically. Not trying to do too much. Oh, there's another one in there. Nice. I got another 4-placer. Let's see. Let's work on this blue. This is an A. It's 826. How did I guess it was 826? Hello, everyone just listening. Oh, you're welcome. Nope. Lurk away. You're fine. But yeah, I have been searching for probably at least like 3 months for a puppy. And I have looked at pounds. I have looked at the shelter here. I have looked at Facebook, Instagram. Not really Instagram, but I have a couple of friends that are on Instagram that had dogs. I just searching. And one day, I got on Facebook, and one of my friends had posted puppies. And I was like, at first I was like, I don't know if it's going to be a size of a dog that I would be interested in, because it wasn't specifically a breed that I was looking for. But the more and more I did research on the dog, I fell in love with the dog, and she is absolutely adorable. Um, so actually, Anxiety Art Adventures here on YouTube, she used to have one of these dogs, and she told me that they are amazing dogs. So I was like, you know what? I did some research. They say they can be 18 to 24 inches, 23 inches tall, and weigh about anywhere from 15 to 25 pounds. Maybe have one in the 30 range, but not very often. And I was like, all right, that's not a bad sized dog. Something I'm more looking for is a smaller to a medium sized dog, so it worked out perfect. So, one of my very, very dear friends that I've been friends with for a long time, she posted puppy pictures about, what was it, sometime in August. And I was like, they're so tiny. And I'm just like, I think about Trapper. Trapper's 95 pounds. So I think of him and I'm like, I could just see him like hitting a puppy and just like throwing it across the room or something. And I'm just like, it may be too small. And then she posted them now at 7 weeks old, and I fell in love. As soon as I seen her, I fell in love. I was like, oh yeah, this one's mine, 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 mine. And she said, absolutely, she's yours. She's only 7 weeks old. Let me see. Hello, Phyllis. Let me see if I have a picture of her over here. I believe I sent myself a picture. Did I not send myself a picture? Oh, I did. Yeah. Trying to save it from my email. There we go. Get rid of that. Let's see how I can pull up this. Now I gotta find it out of all of the stuff in here. Nah, she lives in my town. What the heck? Alright, I'm gonna have to do it through OBS. That's better. Now we can find her. Sorry, I should have had this all taken care of. Hold on 1 second. Look how cute she is. Oh my god, she's so cute. So stinking cute. I can't wait to get her. She's 7 weeks old. I've been going through my house, puppyfying my house. That way I can have her in the house and not have to worry about her grabbing a hold of something and eating it or doing something like that. Everything has been from the kitchen to the dining room to the laundry room to the craft room to the bedroom. Everything is 100% cleaned, swept, picked up. Nothing's on the ground. Phew. Puppy proofing. Yep. I had to puppy proof. But she is so stinking adorable. I seen that face and I was like, I can't I can't. I can't resist it. And my my friend who has her was like, be prepared. She's gonna be a cuddle bug. And I was like, I'm so ready for a cuddle bug. You don't understand. Trapper is not a cuddle bug. Trapper, I could sit down with him on the couch for like maybe a minute or two, and then he gets up and he walks away. He's fed up with it. Oh, I'm sure she'll find something. Names. I do have a list of names that I'm kind of floating back and forth. Not 100% sure what a name yet. Let's see. I have my list right here. So the first name I have picked out, which is a newer name I picked out today, and I kind of just liked it, and I don't know exactly if I'm 100% for it, but it's Bliss. Because she just reminds me of like a blissful, cheerful, little happy-go-lucky puppy, and Bliss just, it was cute. And then the next one is Willow. I like Willow. I think Willow's cute. And then Rose Prophet, hello sister. Look it. I'm going to show you something. Look at the screen right now. You'll see my new puppy. Right now. Oh my god, she's so cute. She is so cute. Ah, I love her. I love her. I love her. Yes, I finally got me a puppy. I don't have her yet, but because she's only 7 weeks old. But yes, I finally got a puppy. She's so stinking cute. She's adorable. Thank you. Yeah, so I got Bliss for a name. I have Willow for a name. I have Fern. I don't know why, I really like Fern. It's really catching. And then Briar is the other name. So I have four names floating around. I will eventually pick one. I don't want to pick one until I get her, and then I can kind of see how her just like how she presents herself, how she carries herself, how she presents herself to people and to the world, and I gotta get to know her before I can like throw her a name. Trapper, I had Trapper for Fern's nice too. I don't know why I like Fern. And yeah, Briar's cute too. I'm stuck on all four of them right now. And I've gone through a dozen probably, if not more. But when I got Trapper didn't have a name for probably close to 3 weeks. I called him by his other name. He doesn't get called by his other name very often, but it was the name that the lady that owned his parents gave him when he was born. Because he was the firstborn, and he was the biggest out of the litter, and she named him Bruiser. Bruiser. So, Trapper's name is Trapper Bruiser Du Fryreer. Didn't get to name Koa. Mastiff Lab mix, 9 months now. She's pretty good now. Nice. So the pup I'm getting, she's only 7 weeks old, and I probably won't get her for another week, possibly 3, depending on when the lady, my friend, is willing to let him go. Um, but they are a rat terrier. Um, I will not have any issues with rats or squirrels or anything of that sort in my yard. I've watched a couple of videos on these dogs. They go absolutely crazy over squirrels, rats. They kill them all. And I'm just like, wow, these dogs are absolutely insane when it comes to doing what they're supposed to do. And to be honest, some more research I found on these dogs is, what was it, Teddy Roosevelt originally bred these dogs for rat dogs back in when he was running as president. He had them as, he bred them, and it's, you go back in the history and look at a rat terrier's bloodline, it's bred to a whippet, to a greyhound, to a beagle, so it can get the good nose. And they're bred to a mastiff, not a mastiff, but a bull terrier. So that's where they get their jaw pressure from. And I'm like, wow, these things are like built out of all kinds of different dogs, which they're a really cool dog though. Roy named our cat Pud Pud. Coco. That's a cute name. So yeah, I don't really know how Trapper's gonna take it. I have one of those wire, like, unfolding playpens for a puppy. I have one of those. I'm gonna put in my hallway. That way, she's in there during the day while I'm at work. I come home at lunch, so I got about a half hour to 45 minutes to be at home to play with her, take her outside to go potty, let her out and run, get tired, hopefully go back in there and sleep until I get home. I think he's going to take it perfectly fine, because we had a Chihuahua that I didn't know how he was going to act to her. But to be honest, he kind of pushed her around for a minute, and then once he figured out that she was so tiny, he would literally prance around the yard and follow her. Gammy, hello! He would literally prance around the yard and follow her and be her little protector. Candy of choice, Gammy. What'd I do with it? Ah, here it is. Candy of choice today. I went out of my normal comfort zone. These are Reese's with Oreos. I'm like 50-50. They're okay. I'm not quite used to the crunchy middle though, but they're okay. They're not bad. I don't know if I would buy them again, but they're okay. I've had one so far. But, hey. Hey, I got a notification that I'm live. How about that? Alright. Gammy, are you ready to see? I got a puppy. You ready? There she is. She's so stinking cute. I can't wait. I can't wait. Hi, Helen. How are you? Showing everybody my new puppy. My new little girl. I cannot wait to get her and pick out a name. I have a few picked out right now, but I keep going back and forth on names. So I'm gonna make a list and wait till I get her, and then kind of feel her out and feel how her she puts herself off to the world, to me, and to the other animals, and get her this what am I trying to say here? Like, figure out what she is and how she is, and maybe she's just a big old goofball, and I name her something goofy. I have no clue, so that's why I'm waiting until I get her. It's like Trapper. He was such a goofball. My brother wanted me to call him Goose because he was such a goofball, but I never did because I like Trapper better. I know that face. It's so cute. So cute. Alright. I'm gonna put that away. And I'm gonna go back to my diamond painting. Very sore. One left side, I still got the cold. Oh no. That's no good. I've been, you hear my voice. I've been fighting with something, and I'm like, I'm not getting sick. I'm not getting sick. Like, I keep telling myself I'm not getting sick. But I haven't gotten sick yet, so knock on some wood. That it doesn't hit me. She's adorable. Yes. Put them on wheels. Yeah. How are you, Glitter Angels? That's no good, Helen. Hope you're better. She's adorable. She looks bright and alert. Oh yeah, that's what I liked about her. She just looked bright-eyed and chipper. I got a video of her eating, and she does not skip a meal. I'll tell you that much. She was chowing down the food, and she caught my eye from the first time I seen her, and I was like, mine, 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 mine. That's what I put in the comments on Facebook. I said mine, 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 mine. But I'm super excited. I don't know if you heard the names I have so far. Can't believe how fast this canvas worked up. Beautiful and shiny. Nice. I got 2 sections done on my canvas, and I'm absolutely loving it. Probably because it's mostly color blocking. How is Trapper and Mary Jane? They are good. Trapper? He's sound asleep. Mary Jane? She's not in here. But they are good. They're gonna probably... Mary Jane's probably gonna not handle it very well at all. I'm just gonna say that, because Mary Jane is the... She is, not the biggest fan of dogs. She gets along with Trapper, but she also still fights with Trapper, and now there's gonna be 2 dogs, so it'll be fun for a little while until they get used to each other and start getting familiar with each other and used to each other. Let me see. Him schnoozing. Him had a busy day today. Out like a light. He's like, oh, don't bother me. Oops. Don't bother me. He had a busy day. He helped Dad change the oil on the Jeep. So he had a busy day. He laid in the back of the Jeep and slept. But he's at that age now where he's 9. He's slowing down. He's not always on the go, not always so active and crazy. And the new dog I'm getting, after doing some research, this dog can live for 20 years. And I was like, holy cow, that's insane. I'm gonna love that. Because big dogs, they don't last that long. But the part that I'm gonna love is the new pup, once she's grown up, she's gonna run circles around him. She's gonna be so hyper, so energetic, running. I'm gonna set up some spots for her for like agility course or something, to keep her busy while she's outside. Keep her mind busy, because a lot of people have said that they are escape artists, and if you can't contain their nose, they're gonna get out. So I gotta keep her occupied. He's getting older now. He is. He's 9. I can't believe he's 9. Yeah, that's why I want a puppy. Keep him active, keep him healthy, keep him on his toes. The puppy can over here run circles around him and antagonize him. It'll be fun. Maybe it'll keep him more active and healthy and on his toes. Ah, Bug. He's like, yep. Whatever. I don't care. I'm sleeping. Don't care, I'm sleeping. What kind of breed is the new dog? It's a rat terrier. So, after doing the research I've done on the breed, they were bred through multiple different dogs to create this one dog. And I was saying Teddy Roosevelt was one of the main guys that created this dog because of the rat issue they had way back then. I watched a video on YouTube of a rat terrier that killed over 2,000 rats in one day. I was like, are you kidding me? That's insane. They were taking them to New York and letting them run and just kill rats. I will never have to worry about anything in my house between Mary and that little girl. So excited, I can't wait. Hi Trapper, hi Trapper. He's getting old. Everybody having a good Sunday? I'm off tomorrow. And it's supposed to downpour for the next couple of days. As you see, I'm in a sweatshirt because it's been very chilly and raining off and on for the last couple of days. We're actually finally getting rain. They actually finally opened up my hunting grounds, and now I'm able to go hunting down low. So I've been hunting a lot now, a lot more, because it's actually open down low and I can get down there. Um, the one day I went hunting last weekend, well, it was Saturday, and from about 7:15 in the morning until about 9:30, I seen 30 deer. That's insane. And then very early hours on Monday morning. So then I went down this one road. That's one of mine and my brother's favorite roads to drive. It's such a beautiful, peaceful road, and it's all in legal hunting. And they decided to go in there and clear cut the whole thing and logged it all out. I did not know this. So the beginning, like 2 miles of the road, was clean. They had rocks down. It was nice. It was smooth. No issues. And I'm just cruising along. And then all of a sudden I get to the area where they're logging. Holy crap. I was like, what the hell did they do to this road? Now, mind you, it's a dirt road. But since they're logging, they put rocks, like crushed rocks down in certain areas to try to prevent washout and all that kind of stuff. I am completely sideways in the Jeep, 4-wheel drive, and I'm just driving sideways. And I'm just like, eventually it's going to catch and it's going to straighten out and I'm going to continue to be able to go. I was going straight down the middle of the road, but the Jeep was 100% sideways. And I'm like, I'm not letting off and trying to straighten out, because I'm going to lose momentum and then I'm going to get stuck. So I just kept going, and finally I went over top of this berm, little washout. It's like a washout, and it prevents water from damaging the road more. And I finally hit that, and the Jeep like bounced around and straightened back out, and I just took off. But I had another probably 35 minutes of driving on that road to get out of there. That was the most miserable road I have drove all deer season. I almost got stuck in there like 3 or 4 times. And good Lord, Betsy got 4-wheel drive. Think that. And it's good 4-wheel drive, and she works like she's supposed to. But man, I thought I was gonna be in there stuck. And I didn't have no friends up there hunting with me. All I had was this fathead next to me. Everybody else was gone at work. So I was like, well, if I get stuck, I could get out and walk and try to find service and call down the hill. That's why I don't like going by myself. But I didn't have a choice. Everybody else was working. So, you guys want to hear something exciting? So, it's about DP Pink for BCA, of course. We are in the month of DP Pink for BCA, which is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Trying really hard to stay on top of everything, although life has been absolutely crazy. Work has been swamped. I can't keep up. I cannot keep up. And then taking days off for hunting. And by the time I come back to work, the shop's a mess. I'm behind on work, trying to get caught up. It's just a mess. And then I did transmission flush and filter change on the Jeep, and then today I did an oil filter change and all brand new oil, and also put on washers. They're not washers, they're wipers. Um, Trying to get it good and ready to go for more hunting. And also at the same time trying to puppy proof my house, which has been a feat and a half because I have a 3-bedroom house. I use only 2 rooms in the house. The other room over there is basically like a storage room, and then the kitchen and dining room and living room. So it's been nuts. So if you're in the Facebook group, you would have seen it. But if you're not in the Facebook group, then you probably have not seen it. So let me see if I can grab a picture of it real fast, and I'll pull it up on screen and I'll show you guys. Right here. Send this to email. Email to Yup. Alright. Sending it to email Stacy. What's up, sister? How are you? How are you? You want to hear the names I've picked out so far? Bliss, Willow, Fern, and Briar. Those are the names I have picked out so far. Still searching. Still searching. Alright, let me save this. Image, yes. Desktop. Alright, let me size it a little bit better. There you go. We officially have a sponsor for DP Pink for BCA. Jenny Rose has reached out once again for another sponsorship. You like Willow? Yeah, I do too. So there's going to be 2 tumblers, 2 sets of release papers, and these are my design, which is right here on the screen. And I believe she said may include other prizes not shown. She said something about trinket tray or something of that sort. So when those are done, she'll probably send them to me, and then I will send them out to the winners at the end of the month. Nice. I'm sure you'll find the perfect name once you get her. Yes, that's what I said earlier. I'm going to wait until I get her to find out what kind of personality she has and see what she's like and see how she shows herself and go from there. But yeah, so DP Pink for BCA 2025, sponsored by Jenny Rose Designs. And that is our one and only sponsors so far for DP Pink for BCA. So thank you so much, Jenny Rose, a sister from another mister. Appreciate the support. I have my cup right there, actually. Are you sleeping? Of course he is. Oh yes, such a good boy. Such a good boy. So this is the cup from last year. DP Pink for BCA. So you'll get something like this, but it'll have the breast cancer ribbon with the feathers right underneath of me on there, and then it'll say DP Pink for BCA event at the bottom. Nice, beautiful cup. Nice leak-proof lids, and they do come with a straw. I have a couple of these cups, and I love them. What diamond painting am I working on? This diamond painting is, let me see. I have the picture right here. That's what it is. It's kind of hard to see in that picture. But it is from True Artist DP on Etsy. This is a licensed image, and the artist, I have it rolled up over here so I can't see the artist. I love this thing. Keeps my painting rolled up. Eagle Prayer by Wolf Tamateyoki. I've had this image for quite a bit of time, and I just unrolled it, roll it back up. I've had this image for quite a while, and when I was looking through the closet trying to figure out a painting to use for DP Pink for BCA, although I bought a painting specifically for this event, but I do have a photo. I have a photo of my progress I've made on it. I can show you guys. See how that turns out. Photos, camera. Oh, YouTube notifications, go away. So it's 2 wolves at the top and at the bottom, and then in the middle it's 2 eagles. It's a Native American print. Hopefully you can see that. All right. I'm gonna bring up a picture on the live, that way you can see it better, because that does not show up very well. It's not showing up very well. But I like it. It's a native print. It's got 2 different colors of pink in it, so it works for the event. There's my email. Open up, open up. Open up. Save. Yeah. Reach forward and name it. There we go. Alright. This will give you guys a better picture of it, because it is hard to see. Desktop. Oh, quit. It's huge. There you go. Now you can see it. I love the image. It's 2 wolves on the bottom jumping toward each other, 2 eagles in the middle, and 2 wolves on the top. But the wolves on the top are upside down, so that kind of threw me off at first. But I really like it. I really like it. It's working out very nicely. The pinks that are in it are very, very bold. You can't see it because the picture's covering it. But the pinks, it doesn't even look that pink here. There, it's better of a pink. Really nice pinks. And then a giant bag of 310. Ginormous. Are you guys working on a painting for DP Pink for BCA? You guys are allowed to have whips. All we ask is if you're not, you have at least like a 50 by 40 or a 40 by 50 section left on your painting. You can use it for the event. It does not have to be anything specific for breast cancer awareness. All you have to have is pink in your painting. And you must be entered to the event to win the awesome gifties from Jenny Rose Designs on Etsy. If you're not in the event, then you can't win. I'm sorry. But it's only fair for the people that are actually doing a painting for the event. Nice painting. Thank you. I'm loving it. Loving it. Got a 9mm socket in my pocket. That's a good one to have. Don't know why it's there. I must have took it off and did something else. But can you guys believe it's already October? It feels like this year just started. I tell you. It's gone by so fast, it's not even funny. I already started Christmas shopping. Gotta run, have a good night. You too, thank you so much for stopping by, Linda. I already started my Christmas shopping, because last year, I was the Grinch for Christmas, and I waited until the very last minute to go do any shopping, and then I was even more of the Grinch because once I got into town in the packed madhouse, I realized that you shouldn't wait until the very end. I enjoy doing this event and look forward to every year. Yes, me too. Uh, this is year number 4, and me and Bestie were talking, and we couldn't believe that it's already been 4 years. So we're trying to plan something, maybe, for the 5th year, to have something nice to go with it. But it's still in the works. Still trying to figure things out. But we do have, what is it? Today's the 13th or 14th? The 12th. I'm ahead of time. So we still have quite a bit of time left in this month. And then next month we have DP for Native Heritage, which I already talked. I'm going to try to work this painting up for Native Heritage as well. But as fast as I've been going so far, I may have to pull out my Rose Prophet painting that I never finished. What painting is that? I can't think of the name of it. Nizoni, maybe? Maybe it was Nizoni. I got halfway done with it and then stopped working on it because I started working on something else for an event. I need to get back to it. Definitely need to get back to that. Had to visit the dogs going crazy. I didn't miss much important. Did you see the sponsor for the event? I showed that. That's about it. Just talking. I have some diamond paintings with pink in the picture, but somewhere deep in my stash in my home is diamond painting. Yeah, I feel that. I walked in my room the other day and I started going through my stash and I was just like, you really gotta do something with this. This is ridiculous. So, I do need to go through my stash, clean it up, go through, mark down things that I want to get rid of. Maybe do a little destash video or destash live. And sell off some paintings. When I do a destash, if I do a destash, I'm not gonna ask for resale prices on these. Literally, it's just gonna be like 20, 25 bucks. You pay the shipping, done, gone. Don't need anything from them. Somebody else can enjoy them. Pass them on down the road. Alright. I feel like my chair is sinking. So this week, I'm going to try to do a live I'm off tomorrow, but I'm going hunting, so won't be tomorrow. But I'm going to try my best to do a live throughout the week. It's probably going to just be a pop-up again. I don't have anything set in stone as of yet. I'm still flip-flopping back and forth on live schedule, trying to find something that works for me and doesn't go live over top of somebody else. Which I'm actually going live over top of somebody else right now. Today was just one of those times where I was like, you know what, let's go live. I ain't got nothing to do. Nothing going on. Let's just go. But we'll see how work goes this week. I got one big job that I gotta get out as soon as possible, which is has to be in the mail by Wednesday, so we'll see how far I get on it. Um, Alright. I think I'm gonna finish this color and I'm gonna get on out of here. I know. That's why I've been having problems to come up with a time, a date, a day. Because every time I go, oh, Wednesday's open. I don't even know anybody that goes live on Wednesday. And as soon as I go live, boom, I see a notification from somebody going live. And I'm like, crap, I forgot that Tia, or I think Tia goes Tuesdays. The Uncrafted Crafters Thursday. Somebody else was going Wednesday. And I was like, man, I just can't seem to come up with a day that nobody else is going live at the time that I want to go live. Today's different because I'm home and it's the weekend and I can just catch multiple on different devices. If you have multiple devices and you could do that, then that's awesome. I think this week I'm going to sit down and I'm going to look and see who's going live and when they're going live and write it all out. That way I have an idea of who's going when and where, and if I can just work in a time either half hour, 40 minutes before them or after them, sneak in a live. I'll find something. Could always do them Sunday. Because Crafts with Crashly, she goes live at 4 o'clock my time. So if I was to normally go live, it would probably be about 5 or 5:30 my time. So that would be plenty enough time for her to get off her live, and then for me to go on my live. That might work. And plus, there's only this weekend and next weekend, and deer hunting's over. So if we wanted to do Sundays, I would be fine doing Sundays. And if I'm home and I'm not doing anything, maybe I can do it earlier in the day instead of later in the evening. But also got to figure out, because the time change is almost upon us, which is absolutely insanely crazy to think about. But you gotta look at it though, because it's been getting dark here at like 6:30, which is absolutely crazy how much the time has changed and how much earlier it gets dark. It was getting dark at like 9:30, 10 o'clock, and then now all of a sudden, because it's getting into fall, time change is coming up. So next thing you know, it's gonna be dark at 5 o'clock. Sunday later might be a good option. Yeah. Don't forget to hashtag DP to join the event. But yeah, there is definitely still time if you're interested in joining. Like I said earlier, whips are welcome. All you have to have is like 40 by 50 section left of the painting, and you can be classified as an entry to the event. Next live I think I'm going to try to pull up some like facts about breast cancer or something of that sort, just to have something to talk about during the event. Got ugly out. But yeah, so we'll see how things go. Trying my best to get back into a groove of things on YouTube. It's just last week, life was crazy. Work was crazy. It's like non-stop. Non-stop. Go, 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 go. And also gotta go get firewood and start bringing firewood up, because it's about that time. Clocks are changing in the UK. Yeah. It's upon us. I gotta go do some more Christmas shopping. I'm trying to get Christmas done by like middle of November. Be done with it and over with it, and not have to do anything until Christmas time. The only thing I gotta do is go buy stuff for the dogs, because I'm the only one that ever thinks about the dogs, and I always go buy the dogs a present, or a bone, or a toy, or something of sort. Woohoo. I'm loving the cooler weather. Yes. Me too. It's been nice. What else has been nice? I have AC and heater in my house now. So all I gotta do is walk over and push a button and AC comes on. Or heater comes on. It's been a delight to have such a change from having a swamp cooler for so long. Swamp cooler, I still use the swamp cooler on certain days where it's not like it's really, really hot out. But lately I've just been running AC. And I thought for sure that it was going to be really, really expensive to run my AC. And it really isn't. My AC, uh, uh, don't hold your sneezes in. That was not cool. I about sneezed. Um, but yeah, so my normal PG&E bill is about 180. So a full month of running AC in my house, my PG&E bill is only 350. So it really surprised me. I thought it was gonna be like $400-500. Excuse me. And I bought myself. Well, I didn't buy it. My brother bought it for me. It's my Christmas present, but I'm probably gonna get it early. It is a personal pontoon boat. It is really, really cool. I've been wanting one all summer long because if I had that, I can go fishing and just use that and take nephew with me and he can use a kayak and we could just go fish the lake and have fun instead of fishing from shore. I've been trying to find one literally all summer and they're like $1,000 brand new. And I was just like, man, I don't want to spend $1,000 on one of these little portable pontoon boats. Excuse me. And I was like, I do not want to spend $1,000 on one of these portable pontoon boats. So I started looking on Facebook and Craigslist, and everybody still wants like $500, $600, $700 for one of these things. And I'm like, I don't want to spend that much money on one. I just want to find a used one in good condition and just have it. Well, I just happened to go on Facebook and I see this guy posting one that's, he said he's used it one time. And I was like, perfect. He wanted $150 for it. And come to find out that it was a friend of a friend of a friend, and I ended up got it for $100. Which was awesome. I still have to get it though. Still waiting. I'll show you a picture of it. It's really cool. Now I can go fishing. I think it's in my text. I'm not in the fucking VA. Quit fucking texting me. Freaking idiots. Ugh. I keep getting these text messages saying, "Oh, did you get the VA thing to vote this year?" And I'm like, "I'm not a freaking VA. Shut up." This is what it looks like. It's got pontoons and a seat and paddles or oars, and you just sit on there and go oar out, start fishing. It's got fishing pole holders. On one side, I'm gonna make a couple other ones, and then also I'm gonna modify it to where I can put a little basket on the back of it so I can hold like my tackle box, or maybe like my small ice chest where I can throw like a bunch of bottles of water in there or something like that, or lunch or snacks. Because when you're out there, you get hungry, you get thirsty. The sun takes it out of you. So I'm super excited to get that. I'm gonna make some modifications to it and make it to where it's more accommodating to me. Build a little basket on the back. I'm gonna raise the seat up so it's more comfortable, so it's not so low to the ground or to the water per se. But I'm excited to get out there and have fun. Almost, almost done. Alright, we're done with that color. I think I'm gonna end the live there. I don't know how long I've been live for, but oh, we've been an hour and 20 minutes already? Dang. That flew by faster than I expected. Faster than I expected. But it's looking beautiful. I'm loving the colors in this painting. Thank you guys so much for being here. I thank you very, very much. Sister Stacy, are you still here? I'm gonna send you a picture. There you go. Alright. That's it. I am done here for today. I'll be back next week. I'm going to try to get in sometime either like Wednesday, Thursday, but we may just end up and come back on Sunday again if I'm not hunting. Like I said, we only have this weekend and next weekend left for hunting, so it's not a lot. But we'll get back to it. I'll come back with another live. If I find any more sponsors for the event, I'll show those along the way. Show you guys some more progress of paintings. And next live, I'm going to go through and calculate everybody that's joined the live, or not live, sorry, the event. And then that way I can have everybody on a list and I know everything, everybody that's joined and progress and stuff like that. I've been so busy with work, working on my Jeep, hunting, and trying to clean house for a new puppy. Puppy proofing. Craziness. But I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Have peace, love, and respect for all. And I will see you guys next time I'm live. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Bye, Helen. Thanks for pop-up. Take care until next time. Bye, Gammy. Good night, everyone. See you later. Bye. Try to keep an eye out. Do the past update in the group. Okay. Yes. Thank you for hosting. You're very welcome. Have a wonderful day. See you guys next week. Bye-bye.